You don't need to control everything. Sometimes life destroys your plans not because you are weak, but because some things were never under your control. You can be a good person and still experience betrayal. You can work hard and still lose money. You can love someone with all your heart and still end up alone. You can make plans for years ahead, and life can change everything in a single day. And this is where true strength begins, not when you learn to control the world, but when you understand that the world was never yours to control. The Stoics understood this thousands of years ago. Epictetus taught a simple idea. There are things that are within our control, and there are things that are not. Your thoughts are within your control. Your decisions are within your control. Your actions are within your control. But other people's opinions are not. The past is not. The weather is not. Other people's actions are not. And even the results of your efforts are sometimes beyond your complete control. Most human suffering begins when we try to control what cannot be controlled. We get angry at people because they don't become who we wanted them to be. We suffer because of a past that can no longer be changed. We fear a future that hasn't even arrived. We compare ourselves to others and ask, why does he have that, while I don't? But stop. Ask yourself, what is actually within my control right now? Not tomorrow. Not next year. Not when you have more money. Not when people finally respect you. Right now. Your reaction. Your next step. Your discipline. Your attitude toward what is happening. That is where freedom begins. Imagine a man caught in a storm. He stands in the middle of the ocean and screams, "Why is the wind so strong?" But the wind cannot hear him. He gets angry at the waves, but the waves will not stop. He curses the sky, but the sky will not change. And then he has a choice. He can continue fighting the ocean, or he can learn to control his ship. That is what Stoicism is about. It is not about becoming cold. It is not about feeling nothing. And it is not about giving up on your desires. Stoicism is the ability to maintain inner order when the outside world turns into chaos. You don't have to love what is happening, but you can accept the fact that it happened, and then ask, what can I do next? Did someone take an opportunity away from you? Find another one. Did you lose money? Learn from it. Did someone betray you? Don't allow their betrayal to turn you into the same kind of person. Did someone reject you? Don't turn rejection into proof that you are worthless. Did you fail? Use the failure as information. Because failure is an event. Who you become after that event is up to you. There is one dangerous habit that destroys people. They constantly wait for life to become easier. When I make more money, then I'll be at peace. When I find the right person, then I'll be happy. When I solve all my problems, then I'll finally start living. But problems never completely disappear. You solve one, and another one appears. You reach one goal, and another one takes its place. And if your peace always depends on how well your circumstances are going, you will never truly be at peace, because circumstances are always changing. Today you may be wealthy. Tomorrow, you may not be. Today someone may love you. Tomorrow, they may leave. Today you may be healthy. Tomorrow, everything can change. That is why a Stoic does not build peace on circumstances. He builds it within himself. Marcus Aurelius was an emperor. He had power, wealth, and enormous influence. Yet even he reminded himself every day about death, loss, difficulties, and the imperfections of people. Why? Because he understood one thing. Everything external is temporary. Your position is temporary. Your money is temporary. Your youth is temporary. Your popularity is temporary. Even your body will one day become part of the past. And that is not a dark thought. In fact, it can make you freer. Because when you understand that your time is limited, you stop wasting it on meaningless things. You stop trying to please everyone. You stop explaining yourself to people who don't want to understand you. You stop arguing over things that don't matter. You stop postponing your life. You begin to appreciate an ordinary morning. Silence, family, work, the simple opportunity to wake up and live another day. Because you understand, an ordinary day is already a gift. So tomorrow morning, try one thing. Don't pick up your phone the moment you wake up. Don't open social media. Don't start comparing your life to someone else's. Sit quietly for a few minutes and ask yourself, what can I actually control today? Maybe it's your work. Maybe it's your training. Maybe it's one important phone call. Maybe it's a conversation with someone you love. Maybe it's a decision you've been avoiding for a long time. Choose one thing and do it. Not perfectly. Just do it. Because discipline doesn't begin with grand promises. It begins with small actions that you keep taking even when nobody is watching. And one more thing. Don't be afraid of difficulties. That doesn't mean you should search for suffering. But when difficulty arrives, use it. A problem can make you stronger. Rejection can teach you to move forward. Loneliness can teach you to understand yourself. Loss can reveal the true value of what you once had. Not every pain comes to destroy you. Sometimes pain comes to change you. Think about iron. By itself, it is simply a piece of metal. But fire, pressure, and the hammer can turn it into a sword. Human beings are much the same. Difficulties don't automatically make you stronger, but if you respond to them correctly, they can become your training. So when life doesn't go according to plan again, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is still within my control? When someone disappoints you, don't ask, how can I make them change? Ask, how do I want to respond? When you lose something important, don't say, my life is over. Say, this happened. What can I do next? That small change in the question contains enormous power. Because a victim asks, why is this happening to me? A strong person asks, what can I do? Remember one simple idea. You cannot control the wind, but you can control your sails. You cannot control the waves, but you can learn to stay on course. You cannot control other people, but you can control how you respond to them. You cannot control the past, but you can decide what your next step will be. And you don't need to control your entire life. You only need to control today. Just today. Do what you must. Say what truly matters. Don't betray your principles. Don't allow someone else's cruelty to make you cruel. Don't allow failure to convince you that you are weak. And don't allow fear to make you live a life you never wanted. Because one day, you will understand. The greatest victory is not getting everything you wanted. The greatest victory is learning to remain yourself, even when life takes away the things you wanted most. That is true strength, not loud, not something you need to show off, not something you need to prove to anyone. Just a calm person who understands. I cannot control the entire world, but I can control myself, and sometimes, that is enough. Enough to survive the hardest day, enough to take the next step, and one day, to look back and realize that the difficult times were exactly what shaped you into the person you became.